Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Fantasy Matters Fantasy Football Podcast. This is season 5 for me and Brendan. Episode number 8, we're going to be looking at week 4 of the NFL season, getting ready for those big fantasy matchups. Let's find out how Brendan's doing. What's going on, young fella? You doing all right?
No.
What's wrong with you, man? Come on now. Don't be like that. What's wrong?
Fantasy football.
Your Eagles won.
Fantasy football is stupid.
You're going through a tough time. I got to try to pick them up tonight. You are going through a tough time. It's going to get better, though, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's just week 3. You're 2-1.
I want to be 3-0.
You're going to get Joe Mixon back. You are. I'm telling you. Once you get Joe Mixon back,
you know who I need back?
Who you need back?
He ain't even on my team, and I need him back.
Who you talking about? Oh, that's right, because you got Tyreek Hill. How you feeling about that? What you going to do?
Tyreek Hill's a brick wall when he plays without Tua.
It's tough when your kids are down. As a parent, you want to know what to do, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. What are you gonna do? I mean, you could trade them. You're not gonna trade. What are you gonna do? Just keep them?
Yeah.
You need to figure it out.
He's gonna sit on the bench until Tua come back.
Bro, he might be sitting on the bench for a while, man. Tua can't get his eggs scrambled, but so much. Anytime you take a shot, you stiff up like that.
Nah. Just like in boxing.
Exactly. Nah, we getting a little bit off track. Brendan's going through a rough time, but I keep telling him he's 2-1. We just 3 weeks in. We got a long way to go. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna get ready for week 4. We'll take a look at some different positions, take a look at our lineups, and try to figure it out. We both trying to figure it out. Both of us 2-1. Let's start with the quarterbacks. Want to start with the quarterbacks?
Yeah.
I'll take them. I'm going to give you a layup because I know you're feeling down, so I'm trying to pick you back up. So quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield playing the Eagles. What do you think, boss? Would you start Baker?
Yeah.
Shaky week 3 for Baker.
Yeah, I'll play.
You start him against the Eagles?
Darius Slay probably not playing.
Really? Have they already said he's out?
No, but that injury did not look good.
Didn't look good. Yeah, dude pushed him all the way over to the sideline. That was
Dude pushed him over there by the bleachers.
That was tough. That was kind of tough to watch. Is it a knee?
Most likely. That's
gonna be tough, man, because I know you a critical Eagles fan, but y'all's defense is like that. Defense is tough.
Nice.
But it's gonna be a tough matchup for Baker Mayfield. So you start him?
No. Yeah, I still start him because Quinyon Mitchell. I mean, it's good that he gonna be going against Mike Evans, but
that's a big matchup for a young secondary because Mike Evans is a man.
Yeah.
Okay. So Baker against the Eagles on the field.
Definitely. No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, so Brendan's talking about Trevor Lawrence at the Texans.
No.
Division game.
Nope. I wouldn't play anybody on the Jags.
Dude, the Jacksonville Jaguars
except
really bad.
the kicker. Maybe Trevor. I mean, no, not Trevor Lawrence. Maybe Travis.
To get the bag that Trevor Lawrence got and to be playing the way they're playing, it does not look good, man.
You know it's bad.
Does not look good.
You know it's bad when you might be playing worse than Daniel Jones.
That's a good point. You're feeling better, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look good. Even the guys, I mean, they got guys on that team that can play, and it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right. So Trevor Lawrence, a no-go at the Texans. Texans going to be fired up, too, because they got blasted week 3.
Blasted.
Yeah, they're going to be ready to roll. Minnesota put it on them, so week 4, they're going to be ready to go. So I'm with you. I wouldn't start Trevor Lawrence at the Texans at all. Deshaun Watson at the Raiders.
Yeah.
You probably play him?
Yeah.
How you feel about the Raiders? Because they got hammered, too.
I don't know. I feel like
you shouldn't. I mean, let's dig into it. You should not lose to the Panthers. You should not lose to the Panthers.
There's no. I get Bryce Young need to be benched, and I get new quarterback, but there's no way a new quarterback should drop 45.
Yeah, the red rifle, baby.
And I'm like, what?
How about them Panthers though? That could change the fantasy landscape. Because a couple of dudes had good games.
Yeah.
So if you had an injury or you struggling with a bad record 3 weeks out, it's some guys you could get. Chubba Hubbard, of course. I mean, I said Chubba Howard. I meant Chubba Hubbard. Yeah, that's, I don't know, man. It could change the landscape a little bit. So Deshaun Watson at the Raiders. How you feeling?
Yeah.
You start him?
Yeah.
Is the Raiders defense bad or they just had a bad week?
I think they just had a bad week.
Okay.
I guess we're going to figure it out now.
We're going to figure it out. They got a game at home.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson didn't look too bad week 3. 196 yards, 2 TDs, 26 rushing yards. So we'll see. That's a tough one. This guy, Malik Willis. Not sure if Jordan Love's going to be back, but they got the Vikings. I put him on here because I wanted to talk about him a little bit because he played at Liberty, which is here in Virginia, about an hour and a half away from Richmond. Dude, he was that guy coming out of Liberty. A lot of teams were looking at him, said he may be a first-round pick. And it wasn't going well in Tennessee, but it's pretty cool to see him winning some games, man. That is really cool. It's a good story. Kind of like your boy, what's the other guy? Josh Dobbs?
Oh, yeah.
Just coming out of nowhere, playing quarterback and getting it done. So I don't know if he'll keep the job another week. I mean, I would think they would. Let Jordan Love get 100% healthy. But against the Vikings, how do you feel about starting him? Yay or nay?
Yeah, I'll play
Division
him.
game.
I'll play him.
You play him?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
after what he did last game, might as well.
His rushing yards, man, makes him real competitive from a fantasy standpoint. 73 yards and a TD in week 3. So, I mean, I'm like, I give young fella a shot. That's a big dude, too, man. Big old guy. But, yeah, some free agents to talk about. This is one of Brendan's favorites. Another one. I think we're getting him out of his malaise. I think he's feeling good. Justin Fields, if he's a free agent, go ahead. Talk your talk.
I already told y'all about Fields. I'm talking about this for the 3rd week in a row. I already told y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I haven't been wrong.
You have not. You have not.
Fields is him.
I think you've convinced me. Go ahead.
You know what I read?
What?
They said Mike Tomlin said he's going to have a decision to make when Russell Wilson healthy. No, you're not.
You can't.
You know what? You are going to have a decision. You have a decision on when you letting Justin Fields get out. I mean, not Justin Fields. You're going to have a decision on when you letting Russell Wilson go to a new team. That's the only decision you got to make.
Yeah, they keep talking about Miami trading for him. Yeah, you can't take Fields off. You can't take him off the field.
Ain't no way I'm taking Fields off the field.
You cannot. They're 3-0. They're 3-0. So it doesn't matter what I think or what anybody says. Your record is the bottom line. They're 3-0. He had a decent game week 3, man. Couple touchdowns, one running, one passing, 245 yards. To me, the main thing with him, no turnovers.
Yeah.
The way their defense is playing, if he can play error-free football and not turn the football over, they got a shot.
Yeah.
They got a shot. Andy Dalton, we talked a little bit about the Panthers, bro. You can't ignore what he did week 3.
He lit them up.
He did.
You know what? I'll play him against the Bengals. The Bengals look terrible.
I think I would too.
Oh, my God. The Bengals look bad.
The Bengals are definitely an underachieving team.
Yeah, because we was talking about at work. Me, you, and Ro, we was talking about at work. Like, you're not going to play. You're not going to play well when your alpha dog is mad.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is not happy, bro. That contract situation is ugly. I think it's impacting the locker room, the cohesiveness of the team, whatever you want to say, but it don't look right.
Yeah, it don't.
But a lot of people say they've started every year slow. 0-3.
I'm not hearing that.
I don't like that either, man.
This one look different.
Yeah, it does. It does.
We're gonna see.
Yeah. You got a quarterback on an extension, a lucrative extension. You can't start out 0-3.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be different if you played like 3 elite teams, but give them a little credit. They lost to the Chiefs by just a point. So that was a good game. But still, man, I don't know. But and that's a revenge game because Andy Dalton used to play against the Bengals.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Andy Dalton used to play with the Bengals, not against the Bengals. But we need to start looking at that because a lot of guys, when they play their old team, they try to go off.
I told you.
They give them everything they got.
Look, I told you. They tried to force feed Diggs.
Yeah, they did. That worked out good.
Yeah.
That was one of the few reasons why I won. But so Andy Dalton against the Bengals is a start. This last one, bro, how you feeling, man? What do you think? Daniel Jones playing the Cowboys Thursday night.
He looked nice.
I mean, boy, I don't know. Malik
Neighbors is making him look nice.
He ought to name his oldest son Malik because he is saving that
his
dude's career
right
man.
now as we speak.
Yeah, he made a couple throws and Neighbors made a couple of catches. I was like, okay, this looks legit.
That one he had in the end zone.
Dude, he's a unit, man. He can play. I don't know what's going on with these LSU receivers. We need to dig a little bit and see who's the wide receivers coach or who's doing the recruiting because LSU is just receiver after receiver after receiver. So, yeah. So, Daniel Jones, you feel good about him Thursday night?
Yeah, against Dallas.
Bro.
Yeah. Dallas don't look good either.
Again, you always tell me I overthink things, but that Thursday night game, from fantasy standpoint, I do not like it, man. It's just the team that travels just looks a half a step slow. And they come into Dallas. Dallas needs a win. Dallas gonna be hungry. I just don't know. I don't know, but I could see if there were some folks out there like if you had Tua or if you had another quarterback that's you need a replacement. I could see playing Daniel Jones because he's got an elite target to throw to. Neighbors is like that. Cool, that's good. So free agents, we got Justin Fields, Andy Dalton, and we're gonna add Daniel Jones as our third one to the list.
Yep,
not too bad. You want to take the running backs?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, my God. We starting off strong.
We are.
I do not like this guy.
This might pull you back into that negative energy you had.
It sure will.
Yeah, go ahead. Say it.
Aaron Jones. And you know what?
What?
You talk about revenge games.
Revenge game.
This might be one right here.
Oh, boy, he's going back to Green
He said,
Bay.
oh.
My God.
He said, you going to get Josh Jacobs over me?
Oh, my
All
God.
right. We'll see.
You know he had this one circled when the schedule came out.
He sure did.
Going back to Green Bay.
He got the ball more.
He's
more yards.
Killing it. I mean, 102 yards, 46 receiving yards, and a touchdown week 3. He primed.
You know
ready.
you know you mad too. They gave the ball to AJ Dillon more than Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
So you feel like he gonna have like a
he
really
gonna
good
have
game.
like 300 yards. He gonna put up an Alvin Kamara type game in week 2.
Okay. I wouldn't be mad. I see it coming too. Yeah, like we said, that's a revenge game.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You're off to a great start. What else you got?
Your boy, Najee Harris versus the Colts. 18 attempts, 70 yards.
I think if I had him, I would play him at the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I would play him, but he's like my running back 3. I'm not expecting
much.
Yeah. I mean, he had 70 yards week 3. If I got that from my running back 3, I'd be okay. In our league, it's a flex league, so we can start 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, or 1 and 3, however you want to do it. So yeah, if my lineup was set up where I had to play 3 running backs, he would be my third one. I would feel good about that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Third up, we got Ramondre Stevenson. He going against the Niners.
Oh, they got to travel too. They're going out to
the. I'm good.
I'm good, bro.
I'm good. The Niners hurt on offense, but they ain't hurt on defense.
Oh my God. Yeah. You got to deal with that. That's a lot to deal with. Plus, the Niners, they lost, but they scored some points. So
yeah.
I'm cool. I would skip Stevenson. Okay, I'm good. No problem.
Just kidding, Dobbins going against the Chiefs.
Just kidding, Dobbins.
Yeah.
Cooled off a little bit week 3.
He did.
He had a nice run, though.
I still
you
play
still
him.
gotta love JK for sure.
Yeah.
Still run him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Got to.
Okay.
I'm
not mad.
The last one, DeAndre Swift at the Rams.
Bears.
I'm good.
Yeesh.
I'm good.
I don't know.
They do too much side to side for DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, you'd like to see him hit it up in there quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bears offense, I thought it was going to be pretty good. It hadn't turned out the way. They might get it turned around. Week 3, it looked okay. But no DeAndre Swift?
Nah, not for me.
I can't be mad at that one. Okay, so if we iffy on Stevenson and Swift, maybe we got some free agents to maybe fill some gaps. What you got?
We got a couple. All right, so the first free agent, let's say Chubba Hubbard.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going against the Bengals.
Bruh, can't ignore that.
Might as well play him.
Yeah. That
Bengals don't look good at all. Just play everybody on the Panthers. Might as well.
That man had almost 170 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. Yeah, can't ignore that in fantasy.
Can't.
Not if you need some help.
Nah.
Would you get him?
Oh, yeah.
You think you could get him?
Oh, yeah. I would, but I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Okay. All
right. So next up, we got Tyler Beatty.
Okay.
Going against the Jets.
It's a tough matchup for Beatty.
It
seemed like
70.
Yeah, I think the Broncos are getting frustrated with Javonte Williams, and they gave Beatty some run, and he cashed in, right?
Ain't no wrong with that.
Nah. Okay. I can see him as a free agent though.
All right. For the third one, we got Bucky Irving. They playing the Eagles.
Bucky.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not playing any running back
against the Eagles.
I'm good. I seen what Alvin Kamara did. Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I can't
Maybe
be mad at that.
He cooled off because what he did at Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
but he just did not. He didn't do much against.
Yeah,
Philly.
I could see like
his first 10-yard rushes in the fourth quarter.
All right.
So it's just I don't know.
I agree. Irving's a tough matchup. He's playing the Eagles, but maybe you can pick him up this week, maybe for future weeks.
You could do that.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys,
you're not gonna play the Eagles every week.
Yeah. A lot of cats, what they do is, that's a good strategy. You pick him up the week that he has a tough matchup because you're just picking him up as an extra boost to your roster. You don't need him right away.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, all right, cool.
All right, and then lastly we have Kareem Hunt at the Chargers. First game back.
Yeah, he's gonna be active soon. I feel like he's gonna do some special things, man. Even though the guys that played, they played well. The Chiefs' backfield, it didn't look bad. They ran the ball good,
but I feel like he gonna be. I think he's instantly gonna be the number one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take. Like if he plays week 4, he may not get like the majority of the carries week 4.
Week 8.
Nah, I say maybe
6.
5 or 6, something like that.
6, yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably be the guy taking most of the carries, but right out the gate, I don't think they're gonna feature him.
Okay,
but at least to be them guys splitting up. That's a good list. So free agents, you got Chubba Hubbard, Tyler Beatty, Bucky Irving, and Kareem Hunt.
Yep.
Not mad. All right, I'll take the wide receivers.
All right.
Let's go to the Broncos again. You got Cortland Sutton playing at the Jets in a Broncos coming off a much improved game week 3. Could you start Cortland Sutton at the Jets?
No.
I agree. It just don't seem like the formula is going to fit for him to even be a wide receiver at 3.
No.
He's got to deal with a good defense. He's got a rookie quarterback. You don't know what you're going to get. So, I might pull off of that one. Yeah. 7 for 68 week 3 was good, though, but I'm not seeing it against the Jets. I'm good. Mm-hmm. What about Michael Pittman Jr.? Off to a rough start playing the Steelers.
I don't know. Steelers look good.
Their defense is tough. Yeah. Their defense is tough. It's like one of those Steeler defenses you can hang your hat on. So, again, just like Cortland Sutton, I think I would move off of Pittman Jr., even though he's a quality athlete, man. But he's just gotten off to such a slow start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
tough.
Good.
All right. Another LSU receiver, Brian Thomas Jr. at the Texans.
If there's one person on that team that you get, it's him.
Really?
Yeah, he's the only one that can go.
Yeah, he can play.
And Travis.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne. But that's about it.
Yeah. So you put him out there?
Yeah, you got to risk it. Like, as a wide receiver, I'll give him wide receiver 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to expect him to, like, give you 20.
Yeah.
But, like, if he give you 15,
yeah,
you'd
be
15,
like,
whoa, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even though the Jags defense is struggling, it's hard to put an athlete like that on the bench.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, again, these LSU receivers, I don't know where they find these guys, man, but yeah, it'd be hard to put Brian Thomas Jr. on the bench because he's such an explosive athlete. You're right, a couple catches and he's fantasy relevant, right? Okay, so you play him just because he's a beast.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Terry McLaurin.
Yes.
Huge game Monday night. The Commanders look good Monday night.
You know who did look good?
Who? Say it loud.
Jaden Daniels.
He did look good. Set the completion percentage record, rookie completion percentage record. That was nice. Mm-hmm. That was fun to watch. So, again, we're in the Richmond, Virginia area. So, Commanders, good news. We don't get that a lot. But McLaurin, boy, he did his thing.
Yeah.
4 for 100 and a touchdown. 2 beautiful catches. Yeah, that's nice. So, yeah, you start him at Arizona because that should be a high-scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a revenge game, too. Because Cliff Kingsbury used to be the Cardinals' head coach. He's the offensive coordinator now.
You know what? There's another sneaky one in there,
What's that? Go ahead, give it to me.
My boy Ertzy.
Oh, yeah. He used to play for the Cardinals. Okay, I got it. Revenge games all around. Okay. What about Amari Cooper at the Raiders?
Yeah.
Revenge game as well because he played for the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of revenge games on here.
It's a lot. Well, I think NFL set the schedule up like that, being petty.
Wow.
So Amari Cooper, you start him at the Raiders, give him a shot.
Mm-hmm.
He gotten off to a slow start, but he came alive week 3. Hopefully they can keep him going. Let's skip down to some free agents and your wide receivers. Again, man, it's kind of highlighted by Panthers because, like I said, you can't really ignore what they did in week 3. Deontay Johnson, 8 for 22 and a touchdown week 3. That's fantasy gold right there. You could get that in week 4. Mm-hmm. So I would give him a look as a free agent. Darnell Mooney.
Okay.
It looks like Kirk Cousins likes him. He finds targets for him.
Mm-hmm.
8 catches for 66 yards. And when it was a critical point in the game, he kind of goes his way.
Mm-hmm.
So I would look at Darnell Mooney. Roma Dunze from the Bears. Big game week 3. Maybe him and Caleb Williams starting to figure it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 6 balls, 122 yards and a touchdown. 112 yards and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
If he can replicate that week 4, Roma Dunze is a nice free agent.
Yeah.
Then this last cat, Andre Sovius, number 80, just in case I said his last name wrong, but I think I got it right. Bengals, he had 5 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown, but I don't know, man. I don't know from y'all's vantage point, but it didn't look like he crossed the goal line to me. No. I thought that was he was down at the 1. I thought he was short. But anyway, he would be a good free agent to get. I mean, he's in a good offense. Higgins coming off injury. Chase is going to get attention, so Osovius might be somebody to pick up as a free agent. That's it for the wide receivers. You got anything else? All right. You could take the tight ends.
All right, so you know what? First tight end. Got to start out strong with my boy Mike. Get sticky.
Right.
That's my dude. They're going against the Panthers.
Okay.
If there's anybody on the Bengals that's going to get open, it might be him just because Joe Burrow doesn't have to throw it super far.
Right.
If they blitz him, he can just dish it off to him because he's right there.
Yeah, he seems to like him. He knows where his number is. Yeah, look for 88.
Yeah, so. Not saying that he's gonna get you 100 yards or something, but I mean he's gonna do okay for you.
Yeah, I mean them playing the Panthers, I would give it a shot because that game has some scoring potential.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
We got Cole Kmet versus the Rams. Cole Kmet, that's my dude.
He had a big game
Yeah,
week 3.
he did. I don't know
Big
if that's
game
gonna
week
happen
3.
twice though.
Rams are tough. Rams are surprisingly tough. I thought they may fold with all the injuries on the O-line.
Didn't look
Both
like
starting
it.
receivers going, but nah. Matthew Stafford holding them together.
Mm-hmm.
So Cole Kmet, I would give him a look. Yeah, I would give him a look.
And then,
go ahead.
No, what you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, 97 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, you can't ignore that. You got to put him out there week 4. You can't ignore it. Yeah. Okay.
And then the last one we have Tyler Conklin versus the Broncos. 5 for 93 on 6 targets.
Yeah, you got to start him. Over his career, Aaron Rodgers has always been like a tight end friendly quarterback.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's ever going to go away. So Tyler Conklin could be in play. We probably could have listed him as a free agent, but I think we talked about him as a free agent a couple weeks ago. So, that's cool. That's a good list. You got any free agents for your tight ends? Good on tight ends?
Yeah, it was not much out there, really.
Nah, it ain't a whole lot. It seems like the tight end position is going back to being
how
ignored
it used
a little
to be.
bit. Yeah, it's just like guys we were expecting to blow up and be crucial to the offense. Not so much. So, I don't know. Maybe it get turned around.
Yeah.
All right, so look, I'll take the kickers and the defenses. Me and Brendan just get to a point where we just ask a simple question. Would you start? So, Brendan, the first kicker, would you start Younghoe Koo, the Falcons kicker, at the Saints?
Yeah.
You start him?
Yeah, they're playing the Saints. I feel like the Saints going to give them some yards. They're going to stop them they're going to get stopped the Falcons are going to get stopped at the 50 a couple times. It
seems like division games are always high scoring.
Yeah.
So I know with them being in the NFC South, maybe you'll get some points.
Yeah.
This might be a stupid question, but the Steelers kicker, Chris Bosworth at the Colts.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. He's already in lineups. It should be neon lights around him because the Steelers can't get touchdowns and he can kick.
He can.
Yeah, so I think like Brandon Aubrey, the Cowboys, is definitely my favorite kicker, but Chris Bosworth is a close second for sure. Dustin Hopkins, the Browns kicker at the Raiders.
Yeah.
Really? That one could be tricky because the Raiders, Antonio Pierce, he kind of questioned their manhood a little bit after the game week 3. They might be fired up, man, but I think I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I think I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's the Raiders.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be all right.
So we would start Younghoe Koo, Chris Bosworth, and Dustin Hopkins.
Dang, we'll start all 3.
Yeah, we start them. All right, let's go skip down to the defenses. You got the Cowboys defense at the Giants. No, they're playing.
Nope.
No, they coming. No, they are at the Giants.
Nope.
They don't start the Ooh. Dang, how far the mighty have fallen. So you don't trust the Cowboys defense Thursday night. Yeah, they got to travel. And we said we don't trust the travel. No, not we. I said I don't trust the traveling team on Thursday night. So you wouldn't start the Cowboys defense? I'm going to agree with you. They giving up a lot. They're
giving up more than a lot.
To everybody. Everybody.
You know what? I haven't said this not once.
What?
But they can't stop nobody.
Okay, so no Cowboys defense. What about the Texas defense playing the Jags?
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be mad. That one might get ugly too. Poor Jags.
Yeah.
Poor Jags. I don't really know. What about the Dolphins defense playing the Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I'll do that.
Will Levis has proven he gonna give you a couple. So if I had the Dolphins defense, I would definitely put him out there because I feel like he gonna give you one.
Yeah.
He gonna give you a pick 6 maybe. Okay, cool. Let's look at our individual lineups. So me and Brenda gonna take a look at our lineups and maybe try to figure this thing out. Like I said, my son is getting a bit of the dumps because he's suffering some injuries. He's still 2-1. Who's up this week? Is it me or you? I'm first or you first?
I'm first.
Okay, you first. Go ahead. Give him what you got.
All right, my quarterbacks. Geno Smith, Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
Running backs, Joe Mixon, Cam Akers, and Jerome Ford.
Right.
My receivers, Tyreek Hill, Brandon Ayuk, Devontae Smith.
Right.
My tight end is Trey McBride. My kicker is Jake Elliott.
Right.
And my defense is the Chargers, and I also had the Eagles defense on the bench.
Okay. What you gonna do, man? Because you got some stuff going on. Because your boy McBride, he might be out with the concussion, right?
Yep. I got to drop the Chargers defense
and
for the week.
Yep.
Pick up a tight end.
Right. And Devontae Smith, he might be out too, right? Or have they said?
That's fine. Regardless, I'll still play Brandon Ayuk.
Right.
I'll just drop. I either probably, depending on Joe Mixon, I either play Cam Akers still, or I'll drop Cam Akers and pick up pick up somebody who's off
Right.
and just grab them.
Right.
I'm gonna start Jaden Daniels for sure.
Definitely gonna start him. He's a real one. He can play. He
Yeah.
can play.
Might put Tyreek Hill on the bench. I don't know yet. He's making me mad. But I can't put him on the bench right now.
That quarterback situation is just it's I don't know. It seemed like it's kind of unfair to him, man. But that's tough. That's tough. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Now I play the Eagles defense and the Eagles kicker.
Well, you talked about trading Geno a little bit. Is that on the table?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Try to trade him to get if you had the ideal trade, what would you get? Like a wide receiver?
Anything.
Anything. At this point, I'll take anything.
Probably a running back.
Right?
Yeah, I want somebody else other than Joe Mixon. But yeah, probably a running back. Probably Joe Mixon and Jerome Ford.
Okay.
For a running back and some scrub.
Right.
Because Geno is gonna give you 30 a game. Maybe even 40.
He has been solid.
Geno's gonna give you 30 or 40 a game. You can't get mad at that at all.
Yeah, he's got an elite target to throw to, DK Metcalf. So he's been doing well. I mean, I guess, again, I'm not trying to, take over your squad, but that might be an option. To me, I think the main thing is don't really panic at this point because you're 2-1 and you rank pretty high in our division because you score well. So you ain't really out of it yet. What else
I was
you got?
down by 67.
Yes.
And Jaden Daniels gave me 51.
Yeah, he did. If that game had gone into overtime,
I would have won.
Yeah, you might have been there. Did you leave any points on the bench?
Yeah, if I would have played everybody exactly how they were supposed to, I would have won.
Who'd you leave on the bench that scored up?
Tyreek Hill gave me 8.
Right.
And if I'd have played Jerome Ford, he gave me 13. So I probably would have been up, what's that, 7?
Oh, yeah.
And then if I would have played the Eagles defense instead of the Chargers defense, who would have thought?
Yeah, there's no way you would have done that. Going into it, you would have thought that the Saints were going to be kind of high scoring. Yeah, there's no way you would have done that.
Same thing with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like, who'd they play?
The Chargers, week 3, they played the Steelers.
Yeah, who hasn't
Pittsburgh.
scored a touchdown at all.
For sure.
So I'm like, okay, I'm set.
Yeah.
And again, nobody, who in their right mind is going to say, you know what? I'm going to start Jerome Ford over Tyreek Hill, Brandon Ayuk, or Devontae Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one.
It's just crazy on the 49ers that Jawan Jennings went off like that. That dude almost had like 200 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns, but Ayuk, his piece of the pie wasn't bigger. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I guess is that kind of an example of why you want to be in camp? Because he missed all the training camp. So, yeah. And he got paid. He got what he wanted.
He got what he wanted.
It's time to produce. To produce. You'll be all right. I think you got a decent matchup in our league this weekend. So hopefully you'll get a win.
Yeah. What about your team?
If we skip down to my squad, so I only have one quarterback. I got Kyler Murray. He's playing the Commanders. I feel good about that matchup. I think that's going to be all right. My running backs, I got Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown, and Javonte Williams. I'm just holding on to Chase Brown because I'm hoping his touches go up as the year progresses. So hopefully by the end of the year, he's kind of relevant. I need Kenneth Walker to come back from this oblique injury. If I can get him back, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. But let's see my receivers. I got A.J. Brown, who's not going to play. The Eagles, they have a bye week 5, so it makes no sense to play him week 4. So I know he's not playing this week. My other wide receivers, I got Stephon Diggs, Keon Coleman. My tight end, I got Kyle Pitts. Oh, no. He's doing better. He's doing all right. It'll get better. Then my kicker, I got Harrison Butker. Then my defense, I got the Ravens defense playing the Bills. So obviously I'm going to start Derrick Henry. I'm going to have to get active in free agency and pick somebody up. I'm not sure about Walker. I'm not sure if I'm ready to play Brown yet. So I may have to get in free agency, try to find me just a back to make it through week 4.
I got to get JJ.
Who's that? JJ, who you talking about? Oh, Jawan Jennings?
Yeah.
I might have to put some money in there and get him, man. I may have to do that. You're right. Because, I mean, Debo going to be out for a minute. And even if he comes down to earth, hey, he should at least get 100 yards and a touchdown, maybe. Great day. So maybe that's it. But I definitely need to get active in free agency and find somebody who can ball. My wide receivers, I'm going to start Diggs. If I pick up Jennings as a free agent, I'm definitely going to start him. Can't really start Keon Coleman yet. He hit a touchdown last night, but still, that's just one ball for 24 yards and a touchdown. That ain't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, that's my tight end, so I got to ride with that. And then the other two, Harrison Butker and the Ravens defense versus the Bills. The Ravens defense might be sketchy, right? But it's going to be hard to cut them. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm probably going to go ahead and play them. That game is at the Ravens. So I'm hoping the defense can find that mojo and start shutting people down. Because even the Cowboys, they gave up some points in the fourth quarter. But I think that's how I'm going to roll. So I'm like you, man. I'm not far off. I got some stuff that I got to take care of as far as free agency or maybe even contemplate a trade. You just never know. So we'll see. So guys in our league, look out. I might send you a trade. Yeah, man. So you got anything else?
I'm good.
All right. I think we got it for week 4. We're going to get ready to get out of here. Y'all be sure to catch up with me and Brendan on Instagram Live. We're real active on Instagram Live. We cut up on Sundays and Wednesdays. Kind of get together with our group to kind of make sure the lineups are good, make sure we're good going into the week, try to get a win. So come check us out. We met a lot of interesting people. Take care. We'll see you next week.
Peace.